Stacy, your impression of the game, that was tighter than I think most people were thinking it was going to be, huh?
Well, I always say, these games after, and I'm not one to make excuses or talk about it, it's finals week, but I think just that lack of energy starting that game, and it was very much like that this week. So we got to figure out how to, start games better, get our energy up, and it doesn't, Brian, just start, in the games. We've got to do that in practice. So that's something that this program is lacking, and we need our, as we say at the academy, our upper leadership to take ownership of how we start the day and how we start practices.
Are there teaching moments you can take from this game? Because, conference, 4 days out now from starting conference play on the road. What do you want to see? What can you show your team on tape and say, this absolutely can't happen again, needs to get better?
Well, I think, when you turn around, you get ready to play a conference game. Number one, the first learning, the first thing you learn is, not just outside of your energy, but, know your scout. Okay, know your personnel. We have to do a better job, I think, just overall in our preparation. And anytime you're starting a conference, you're going to have 2 days to prepare. So we got to get ready for Utah State. But, the message in the locker room was there was a lot to learn. Time and score situations. Okay, when we have fouls to give. Okay, not to foul. Little things down the stretch. And then the other message was that, it's not the first down the stretch game you have, and it's not going to be the last. So we definitely have to learn from it.
Absolutely. Bright spots. Brett Clay playing against, University from her home state. It seemed to me at a point there, and Jeff even mentioned it on the broadcast about her taking the team on her back there in the second half. She scored 5 straight points, got you right back into this basketball game. What can you say about her?
Well, just, she doesn't think like a freshman. She doesn't play like one. And, I always think that, we always anticipate that, our freshmen have a learning curve. And, yes, they do, but just that she competes. And she doesn't just bring that competition to the game. She does it every day in practice. So she stepped up. She hit some big threes for us. She got to the rim. Still, love for her to still grab a few more rebounds for us, but that really just gave us a lot of momentum.
Speaking of rebounds, Jayda McNabb, double-double today, 13 boards. What does she mean, and what does she – because a lot of times she doesn't get the double-double. She doesn't get the points part, but an overlooked stat maybe. I think she had 6 assists today. Just her all-around game, what does she mean to this basketball team?
Well, she's you know what? When you're watching Jayda McNabb, she's productive, but then when you see it on paper, then you really know she's productive. Anytime you get and like you said, she doesn't always get the points, but she always, does her job on the boards. She had 8 offensive rebounds, and then on top of that, she had 7 assists and 5 steals today. So, she's just an asset. We're extremely grateful, for someone, and practically, I believe she played the whole fourth quarter. She just, she shows up, and she's consistent in doing so.
Final question I have for you is, how do you prepare? It's just a couple of days to get ready for, this is conference play. And I say whatever you want to say, and people can look at where teams are supposed to finish and all that, but it doesn't matter. This is a conference game, and it starts now.
Well, you're 0-0. And, you don't overlook anybody. You prepare, and we have to be locked in this week.
New Mexico Highlands came to play. What can you say about that team?
Oh, my gosh. Just offensively, they didn't stop moving. They kept pushing the ball down the court. They kept driving. They were just constant moving all the time. So,
What did Stacy say to the team after the game? I know you get the win, but maybe almost close to feeling like a loss.
Yeah. For sure we got to celebrate the win and, our ability to push through at the end and finish it off. But, of course, we got a lot of work to do, and maybe more energy needs to be added to practice. So,
talk to me about Brett Clay. It seemed like she took the team on her back there in the fourth quarter and got you guys back to tied basketball game. Just what has she meant to you as a freshman on this team?
Yeah, no, she's been amazing. She's really amazed me this season coming in as a freshman and just playing so confidently and playing well at the same time. Like, she's done really big things for our team and has helped us out a lot. So, yeah, it's been fun.
Have you talked to her at all? Because you played a lot as a freshman. I mean, have you given her any pointers or anything like that?
I'm not sure I could give her any pointers that would help her do better than she's doing right now. But, yeah, I mean, I think I just don't want her to stop shooting the ball. So that's the biggest thing.
Talk to me about your mentality. I mean, double-double today. Congratulations on that. Your mentality. You just go, 8 offensive boards today, 13 overall. Like, is that ball just yours? What's your thought process when a ball goes up?
I mean, yeah, that's like the one thing. If I'm gonna do anything this game, I'm gonna get an offensive rebound. That's like my one priority, to be honest. So.
Did it feel like they started to notice? I think he had 6 rebounds early, maybe 5 offensive glass. They started putting body on you. They kind of tried to stop you, but then late in the game you got more.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt a few people on me at one point where it was just a hole. They made a hole around the basket, and I seen it just bounce, nothing I could do. But they did well, just boxing me out. So.
What can you take from this game to be ready for conference play, which starts in a few days?
My biggest thing is just getting back in the gym, get shots up for my threes at least, and then finishing more on the on layups is my what I'm going to try to get better at before the next game.
Right. And then as far as team-wise, do you feel at 6-4, this is tough, beating a Division II team by 1 point, very, very close. You'd probably rather go in, steamrolling in, but 6-4, do you guys feel like you're ready after this non-conference to take on Utah State and start conference play?
Yes, because I think we've seen earlier on in the season what we're really capable of. I wouldn't say this was our best game, of course, but like just from what we've come from starting at the season, and also like just yeah, no, we feel confident. I mean, I know it was a close win, but also getting that close win was huge for momentum going forward. So even though they were a D2 team, so.